A question that I get a lot is the question how to stop procrastinating. Normal people would answer this question by saying something like stop procrastinating by eliminating distractions or pursue your passion so thereby you'll be more motivated. However, in my opinion, the best productivity tip is to start planning your day or week. That is why I really want to encourage you guys to be as organized as possible by planning your day. But if you're not 100% sure that this is the thing to do in order to become more productive, then watch the full video from the start to the end, because I'm going to answer some questions related to this topic. So let's get right into the first question, and this question is probably the most important one, because that is, why should you even plan your day or week? When I was considering what I was going to answer to this question, I came up with 2 reasons why you should plan your day or week. The first reason is about the fact that a day consists of 24 hours. You probably need around 8 hours of sleep. Then you have 16 hours left. You are probably going to work in 8 hours or attend school for 8 hours. Then you have again 8 hours left. How are you going to spend this time? Personally, I would love to use this time as effective as possible. The issue with this, if you haven't organized your day or week, is that after a long day of attending school or work, you get home, you'll feel a bit tired, you feel a bit lazy. That's quite normal. But because you haven't really organized your day, you are more likely to sit on the couch and watch some television or play some video games. This happens because you lack willpower. You lack willpower at this point of the day because you have worked so much. So you are forced to be as effective as possible. But honestly, that's not gonna happen. So my point is that by planning your day or week, then you are committed to do a particular task at a specific time of the day. Thereby, you are more likely going to do this even though you feel tired or a bit lazy after work/school. The second reason is quite similar to the first one. The reason is that, as I talked about beforehand, when you get home you lack willpower, and if you really want to work, then it requires of you to use a lot of the limited willpower to make the decision to work. Consequently, through planning and organizing your day or week, you're going to save so much more willpower, which you then can use on the tasks that you are planning to do. This will make it much easier for you to execute on them and finish them, considering you have more willpower. The next question is surely also an important one, and that is, when should you plan your day? From personal experience, I highly recommend you to plan your day or week in the evening. And the reason is that apparently I just have a better view over my goals and what I have to do at this point of the day. Moreover, the greatest thing about doing this in the evening and having this overview is that I have the ability to fit each task into a day where I really want to do them. I really feel like I can do them. And if you're passionate about doing a task on a particular day, well, then you're more likely to do it. To give you some examples from my own planning, then I really like to record my videos in the start of the week. And the reason is that I have much more energy here. The weekend is over, so I've been sleeping a lot and I'm ready to record. However, this also means that on Thursday and Friday, I would rather edit my videos because this doesn't really require a lot of energy and it's not difficult to do. So by having an overview in the evening, you also get the ability to figure out which tasks in the upcoming week are the most difficult, and thereby you can fit them into days where you have the most energy. Okay, let's continue on with the next question, and this question is about what is best, planning your day or planning your week? If I have to come up with the most simple answer of today's video, then it comes right now. Both options are great. The option that you're going to choose really depends on your life and circumstances. Personally, I've just gone from planning on a daily basis to a weekly basis. Let me tell you why. On one side, the advantage of planning every single day is that your planning is going to be more precise. The reason is that if a project suddenly pops up out of nowhere during the week, then you can just edit or redesign your plan. On the other hand, you can't really do this in terms of weekly planning, and the reason is that in this case, when you plan for the whole week, you usually fit every task into all the hours that you have left before the week is over. So if suddenly a thing pops up out of nowhere, then you don't have space to put it into your calendar. On the other side, by planning your week, you only have to use one day to organize all the tasks that you're going to do in that week. Thereby, you save some willpower. More importantly, this also means that if you're not going to do a task in the time frame that you have, well, then you don't have additional time to do it. This is due to that the other time that you potentially could have used on this task doesn't exist, because you have already planned that you're going to use that time on something else. I actually find this amazing, since it puts a pressure on you to perform in the moment in order to achieve what you have planned. Generally speaking, from my own experience, you will plan more precisely on a day-to-day basis. However, weekly planning might motivate you more. Let's continue on with the last question, which is, how do you then plan your week? Firstly, I think it's important to know that I plan my weeks on Sunday evenings, and here I use a program named Trello. This is a program that can help you to keep an overview of the things that you really want to achieve in the upcoming week. You can see a picture of my Trello board right here. And as you can see, it is divided into three categories. The first category is school, the second one is brain power, and the last one is done. I would then organize all the tasks that I'm going to do in the upcoming week into the first two categories. So the things related to school will go into that category, and the things related to brain power, like recording this video, will go into that category. During the week, when I get finished with each individual task, I then organize them under the section done. Moreover, I'm not only using Trello, I'm also using Google Calendar, so I can know exactly when I'm going to do each individual task. Anyway guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully now you know why you should plan your day or week. Personally, I love to have structure over my life. And I also think that there is a clear relationship between structure and productivity. When that is said guys, if you like this video, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. It will mean the world to me. Have an amazing day guys, see you next time.